Today, I'm being brave, and I'm back at Lemoyne. For those of you who don't know, the last time I was at Lemoyne, my car got hit and run so bad. So I am I'm as far away from everyone as humanly possible. I'm in the back corner of the lot instead of the street this time. But one of the things that brings me here today is because when I was in Ohio, I did pocket one thing for myself. I have always wanted a pair of these vintage folding Ferrari sunglasses. Now, I've seen them before, but they've been pretty beat up or bent out and just didn't fit my face right. But this pair I found in Ohio. I want to say they were like $10. So I'm taking them to my friend Kelly here, who does my lenses. So without further ado, let's go in, go shopping, and get some glasses. Making my way back to Kelly's booth. I love this little grouping of perfumes. The colors are so great together. Almost looks like it could be a DeVille Bliss. Now over here, they always have such unique things in this booth. And they're running 20% off. This is a neat box. It's ceramic. I thought maybe it could be copper enameled from afar. Nice Italian mug. That's fun. That would be $12. That's a good deal. Nice cloisonne box. Here's another must stop when I get to, on my way to Kelly's booth. I'm so distracted by this booth. I've found some really neat things here over the years. They have such a great style. I love that blue optic vase. It's really unusual, the shape with the kind of hexagon. Speaking of unusual, look at this piece of pottery with the hand coming out. I'm trying so hard to beeline to Kelly's booth, but easily distracted by this tooth. That's very different. Oh man. And look at this Medusa. That's so funny. I love the Napier cat. That one's at $25 and 15% off. Oh, I'm really trying to go straight to Kelly's booth, but it's so hard with all this going on. This is another vendor I like. She's got a couple booths here. I love this purple pottery. I'm assuming, no, it's glass. I'm just kidding. It's a contemporary glass. Looked like it could almost be a pottery from afar. And then they have oh, that's fun. I love the rubber face Santa. Just out of curiosity, what does she have? Oh, it's one of the music boxes. I think I'm gonna leave that. I don't think I need a music box in my life today. Oh my gosh, look at this nail art frog. That is so fun. And already distracted in the booth next to it. This is also her booth. Is there a discount in this booth as well? Yeah, 15%. Look at this little French box. Made in France. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, $12.50 and 15% off. That's definitely coming with me. It's magical. And I love these tumblers. $13. Those are really fun. The cut glass. I'm not usually a big cut glass person, but I can really appreciate the dot in those. These are fun. They look like they're probably recycled glass. Fun little fused glass flower frog with the dichroic. That's fun. 24 on that. Plus the discount, of course. Some beaded flowers. Always fun. $12.50 each. About probably what I get out of those. What is this witch? That's unusual. $18 ceramic witch. It looks like a 1980s bisque. Not as old as I'd like, even though it's really fun. And oh my gosh, look, the lucite flowers. Now that's fantastic. The witch knee hugger. She's at 29 and 15% off. She looks like she might have been remade. I'm not sure. I can't tell with the case closed. Like I said, I will end up shopping the entire mall. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna pass a couple booths. Ooh, that's fun. Perfume. And this booth has quickly become a must. Is this the booth I'm thinking of? Maybe it's the booth next to it. They have really fun stuff in this booth as well. Wow, I really like this little display cabinet. I guess for I can never remember the types of thingamajiggers. Whoa, Roseville dealer sign, 95 and 20% off. That's fabulous. Most people don't get let go of their dealer signs. I think it's this booth. Yeah, this is the booth. Oh my gosh. Oh, who could forget? The last time I came here, I found some absolutely remarkable things. Like this. Look at this one, $2. The old peridot clown made in Japan. Now, some people might say that clowns kind of scare them, and that's fair, but some of these that I pulled from here were just literal pieces of art. This is really fun, the egg timers. And there's one more booth I must go to before I go see Kelly. Poor Kelly. Look at this rubber Santa Claus. Now that's an older one made in Japan. He would be $12 after the discount. That's a really good deal. He's gonna have to come with us. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's so funny. Oh, I love the telephone. It's like the best kind of tacky. Hollywood Regency, 70s, all the things. Yeah, they get some really unique stuff in here too. This is a fun picture. You know me though, I like my tiny stuff. What is this weird fish? This looks like Blue Sky. It's contemporary. It's probably Mexican or something. Trying to keep it vintage, although every once in a while I find a piece of newer something that just stands out. This is a fun one. Little southwestern pot. Now here's a nice little box. Made in USA. Interesting. It's got a little age to it, probably 70s more than made to look like antique. I love the owl, but it's cast metal. I don't want to deal with cast metal unless it's absolutely necessary to. An interesting bust here. All right, here's Kelly. Oh my gosh, look at those. Well, looks like we're leaving with a new pair. Okay, so update. Kelly is the best. She taught me how to tell that these were fakes. Now I know. That's probably why they fit better than the other ones. However, look at these.
Bugatti.
Yeah, they're amazing. These two-tone Bugatti Aviators. These are leaving with me. There's two other pairs I really like. Hold fast. Technically three. A lot of the smaller glasses aren't really my style, but these are so classic. Look at how many variations she has. I mean, there's literally a flavor for every fair. But this one, this is the one I really like. They're understated but classic. These I was almost talked into. Look at how wild these are. Aren't they phenomenal?
Mine, yeah, show mine.
Oh, well, yours are the best. Yours are not for sale.
Yeah.
Look at your cool earrings.
1970s Tootsie.
Now,
right, the movie Tootsie.
Yeah, I do. These, though, I'm pretty interested in these, too.
A Christian Dior, that's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
called Blancheur. It's an exclusive frame.
All right, what do you think, guys? Which ones do you like better? Do you
see them on?
These or these? These are coming with me either way, so. Yeah, these are pretty good, actually. They don't
how
look as
bright they
small.
are, yeah.
What do you guys think? And then here's the,
Then
here's these, oh.
And we could be twinnies.
I know, these are phenomenal, but they just aren't, I don't need them.
Yeah,
They're so fragile. I'm so hard on stuff. I feel like I can barely breathe. But these, I mean. Now, Kelly said that she would do you guys a favor. The favor is, if you come here, and you mention my name.
You mentioned your name.
My name.
And you get $20 off any pair that you purchase.
And you're going to get $20 off any pair you purchase.
That's right. That's right.
And in case you're wondering what to choose from, look at these. All vintage. Look at these.
And we said we
with
met
the
about a year
jade.
ago, right?
I know, about a year ago. I called you basically until you answered. I saw a pair of Gucci
Stalker.
glasses I needed. And there's plenty more to choose from. I mean, there's so many. Oh yeah, this is these are crazy. The Eltons, they're authentic too.
Yeah, this is what was worn. Kim Cattrall wore that in the movie Mannequin.
I remember that movie. Jeff and I watched it the other day. It was very weird.
I bought it because it was right over here. It was John Wanamaker's and Boscov's. And then the
so
African American guy that was in there wore that one. So these three pieces alone are worth over $3,000.
I believe it. Very cool.
And then this is the brand that Elvis wore.
Elvis, I know, I love those silver ones. I almost bit the bullet on those. Well, look what we have here. The mate to my lamp. Don't see a tag on him. I'm wondering if he is actually with this set. I remember very well. Pair, $6.50 firm, so no. This booth is amazing. There's such unique stuff. Do wonder how much it is, even though I already have one. I definitely paid up for mine, though, I should say. Love this Santa ornament. And the lantern. Oh, the bulb, that's so cool. Two-faced, I love those. And this is unusual, too. Some kind of German decanter. A little plastic nodder, $6 on him. Well, he's coming with us, the little plastic nodder for $6. It's amazing. This pretzel bowl is really neat. Rare Brenninger pottery. Unusual. Let me not knock into this glass table. My gosh, that's the last thing I need. Look at the tiny dancers. Like Dresden. It's amazing. And then a closeted desk set. That's very neat. This is amazing. But over here, I'm kind of... And keep trying to not knock into this clear glass table that's very clean. Interesting inkwell set, but I love the little clocks, the Art Nouveau. Especially this one. That's amazing with the lady on it. Oh, I'm such a fan of the Super Dent display. That's so great. I wonder if I could use that for something. $30 seems cheap for a gum rack. Now in here, this one's fun, made in Japan, aquarium decor. Hey, Holt Howard Cats, salt and pepper. What? $30 and then 10% off, so $27. That's a really good price. Just making sure they're not cracked. I think we'll take those for 27 bucks. Another unusual nodder, paper mache here. Now, speaking of clowns, check this guy out. He's missing his thing that he swings around on, but oh gosh, he still works. 25 on him. That's really wild. Now, what do we have here? What in the world? 1970s Portuguese hand-painted cat egg cup. That's pretty epic. I feel like $15 is probably a little much to pay for me, but I almost don't care because it's amazing. And I see this Lotus is still here. That's really pretty.
Bless you.
Here's a mighty special little guy. This little Japanese bunny rabbit with no arms. I love him. $12. And then over here, I can't help but notice these incredible Victorian photo albums. Wow. That's a steal, $59. I particularly like this red velvet one with the mirror. Oh my gosh. And look at this cat rock art. $75. They're not wrong. That is everything. How cool. The condition is amazing too. Oh, but look at this flower power piece. That is fantastic. Hanging organized are $18 and 15% off. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm gonna put in there, but it feels pretty important, so that's gonna come with me. Now, also noteworthy are these shoe storage boxes. Look at these fantastic things. $24. This quilted shoebox. That is too cool. I feel like I do need that though. Well, I think both of those items will look really good in my dressing room. Now that I've gotten 2 things for myself. Let's see if I can find any more for resale purposes. Now here, look at this opalescent piece. Hand painted. Looks like Bristol. That's really pretty. Yeah, that's gotta be Bristol. Now this is incredible. Look at this tiny metal mesh purse with the rainbow motif on it. I love that. $58. That is absolutely spectacular. Now look at this. Murano art glass necklace. That's amazing. The heart pendant. $13. We're gonna have to get in there. And I'm wondering, wait a minute, look at this green necklace. That's not what no way. I think that's, no, it's not uranium. Oh my gosh, that would have been too amazing. Yeah, but that heart pendant's coming with me. And there's another one. That one's gorgeous. That one's at $20. Now check this out. Beautiful Murano hat pin. $16. It's not a bad deal. 20% off as well. Ooh, I love this little bank with the cityscape on it. Chicago's World Fair. What? That's cool. Some little trinket boxes. That's a sweet one. How much do they have on that one? $10. Here's another booth that I always think is so great. Gosh, I've gotten multiple things for myself. I got 2 new pairs of glasses. I got a shoe rack, an organizer. I got a candy striping shirt. I'm like, oh, I really feel like I've lost my purpose on why I'm here. I feel like I'm just shopping for myself at this point. This is neat. Is this Russian? Oh gosh. Now what is this? Soap. Well, I love the display on it. Oh my gosh, look at this fun foam flower. This is a crazy booth. It looks like they've really restocked here. There's a lot going on here. Let me not, oh, look at this old book. Fabulous. All right, hold on, let me concentrate. Love the little muff. So cute. $9 on her. Wow, that's a steal. And a nice little decanter. The Ohio Plastics dog is missing its lid and its cat friend. Over here, a nice little checkerboard pottery piece. That's fun. $5 on that. I feel like, Germany. That's cool. For $5, it's checkerboard. I kind of feel like there's a couple little nicks in it, actually. Ugh, I want it to be perfect. I know for $5 that's kind of crazy, but I'm in a specific mood. I'm more into these moth tins. Here's some more little tiny things. Iron glue. Oh gosh, that's still got glue in it. Don't want to mess with that. Bottom plate. Between the little cigars axe. Interesting. The tins are fun with the graphics and such. Here's another couple moth tins. Those are really great. And the conditions there. Well, look at what we have here. It's one of these framed cat cards. There's no price on it. I'm assuming it's kind of spendy even for this booth. This booth is usually really reasonable in price, but a lot of those cat postcards are expensive by that one artist, the lithographs. Now here looks like some really great brooches. $10 on the flowery turtle. Some fun ones for sure. Ooh, look at the little hummingbird one. That's cute. 50% off in this booth. They usually run some kind of sale, so it evens out most of the time. But every once in a while, I'll find a piece in here. Yeah, see, they changed their prices. They have really unique stuff, though, so I'm not mad at it. Look at this guy up here. Goofy rabbit toy, 16 on him. Another one of my favorite booths. They are running 20% off right now. The first thing I see is this uranium refrigerator dish. That's a pretty good deal at that price if it's not chipped. Well, unfortunately, there is a small chip right underneath the lid. Green juicer. I don't think that's going to be uranium. Let's see, the color looks off. No, it is not. Look at this weird bank. I know it's contemporary, but kind of curious. He's kind of fun. He's like a Cheshire cat leopard. They have so much stimulation packed in here. My gosh. I love this face pottery thing. Here's some cat salt and pepper shakers, mid-century, $20 and 20% off. That's a great deal because they're in such good condition. A lot of the times they're missing at least their tails. And is this a Gemma cat? It says Lefton. Interesting. It's Lefton made to look like Gemma. $16 though. I think I can spring that for that epic cat. And the cat Nodder mug. That's fun. $30. 24. I feel like that's a little close for me. Up here, a really fun owl mug. Looks like Oda Jerry, maybe. And I love the pink crystalline. I just remembered I'm supposed to be looking for poodles. This is a fabulous advertising piece. And the rubber face elf doll, 22 and 20%. That's cheap for sure. Just had one not that far from it. Some nice paperweights. This is cool. Whoa, that looks kind of expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's got a certain look and feel to it. Hey, look, troll bags. $4 each. Don't mind if I do. Now, next to it, look at this tray. Is that going to be German? No, Andrea Sadak. She always gets me. And I love these, like, what are these? House glass? These humor... yeah, house glass. Leaving your nest. Hope your home is the best. That's so cute. Check this out. It's Miss Priss. $125 on the cookie jar plus 20%. Oh, and I love the little rubber ball back here. $20 on that. That's about what I'd get out of that. The biscuit jar is fantastic. Missing its lid. We've got so much great stuff, like the elf planter and such. I had one of those. Let's see what they got going over here. Okay, whoa. Can we talk about this? Have you ever seen this missing its hat? That is so freaking bizarre. It's the best Hobbyist piece I've seen in a long time. $12, 20% off. That is too weird not to come with me. The egg head. That's pretty great. I kind of made my day. Oh, sad he fell on hard times. Now this is pretty cool. This that's a Hobbyist piece. That's so interesting. Made to look like German or Japanese. Here's a poodle. $12.50 and 20% off on the earring holder. Some nice art glass pieces over here. And a Howard Pierce. Is that what it is? In the back. They always have such great cat stuff mixed in on these shelves. Little cat boxes. What is this weird thing? $5. 97. It's signed. Well, for $5, that's definitely coming with me. Some weird resin cat. If it wasn't signed, I might pass it up, but it's got a great look about him. I just remembered this vendor got a second booth. That's why this one's smaller. I love their stuff. Look at this tin litho bus. 55 and 10% off. That is so neat. Great graphic. And then the Flower Frog Morton, that's cool. Nice pottery frog planter. Try not to look too ahead of myself in this booth. Oh my gosh, this pig is fantastic. I usually pick up at least one thing. Whoa. Those are aggressive. Oh gosh, I just realized I'm zoomed all the way out. There we go. Yeah, I usually pick up at least one thing from this vendor. Vomit turtle, $10. So 9. I'll take a vomit turtle for $9. Ooh, and the peanut planters. I love these. 15 on that. That's a good deal. If I hadn't had them as many times as I've had, I'd probably take it. Now check this guy out. Ooh, that's heavy, but that looks legit. The dice. Kind of Art Deco style. It's definitely very heavy. It's a good deal, but I don't know if I want that clanging around with my stuff. And then this is pretty fabulous. This looks almost like Dreamland. Sun rubber. That's cute. $8. Now, I don't do a lot of Halloween, but I know enough to know that this is pretty desirable. I was wondering why it was $18, and it's because he's broken. I think it's a lollipop holder. Could be mistaken. Definitely some type of candy container, but I think more specifically it's a lollipop holder. Now here, this is fun. Egg separator with the little smiley face in it. Cute little enameled pitcher. $10 on that. Now this is an especially cool brooch, and I'm not sure if they know it, but I'm pretty sure. Yep. No, it's not what I think it is, actually. No. Well, actually, that one could go either way. It feels like the Murano glass with the fabric over it. I don't think it is, because it would be stitched. They have a great detail. And now this is a nice one, this enamel over copper leaf. $5 on that. Now this is the other booth I was talking about. That's why that vendor's booth downsized some. It's because they got this big bad boy. Oh, look at this acro agate hand. Yeah, they have such great stuff, and I always love their fun displays. I like that check piece back there with the green. I think it's check. Could be mistaken. They always have such amazing pottery, though I particularly enjoy going through their smalls. Nice custard glass compote, 25 and 15% off. And they're always so reasonable too. 5-finger vase. Yeah, look at this display. That is lovely. Look at those giant planters. And then, oh, I thought it was a candy box. It's a canvas. This is a nice one too. Look at that kind of beehive style. This booth kills me now. There's one thing in particular that I see in here that is just absolutely too much. Look at this freaking celluloid chain with the Bakelite pieces on it. $125, 20% off. This one, Bakelite flower necklace, $12. All right, let's just go get a key. I can't even. I'm going to get a key. Well, this booth, I just did a little number in their jewelry case. I didn't get the necklace with the Bakelite. I know, I did get an amazing green Bakelite necklace, though. Now, this is gorgeous with the Latticino. Whew. This booth is making me crazy. This is interesting. It's the top of a box. That is a large chunk of Bakelite. For $12, I don't know. I feel like maybe somebody can repurpose that in some way. Is that a weird thing to buy? I feel like it would be weird if I didn't buy it. Who knows? Maybe somebody can do something with it. And then this, that's a really fun Art Deco style box. And then here, what's this little doll? I like her little bonnet. And the pawn. Oh, it's all three of them in the little crate. $60 and 20%. Not bad. But I don't know if I feel like messing with all of it. Look at this, such a fun box. Well, I'm distracted by the moon. I think that's might be a reproduction. I'm not sure. No, maybe not. And then this guy, he's always fun to find. 45 on him, but it's this weird early German brownie nodder. Oh my God. How great is he? That's a really awesome piece stamped. So you know it's the real deal. On the bottom, is that a glass eyeball in him? Oh, it is. How special is that? Man, I really like that. I bought slag glass cars. Acro agate, those are cool. I bought 2 pairs of glasses, a shoe rack, and a freaking organizer for myself. So I definitely don't need to go buying a brownie, but it's pretty magnificent. Now behind me, it's this little, that's cute. Limoges, 25 and 20% off. It looks like it's cracked. Let's see if I can open it. Yeah, that's cracked. I can feel it actually. Well, I've somehow managed to spend the entire day here. Wow, look at the fiber optic lamp in the parlor set. How fun. Oh, if I had a patio. I need to kind of speed it up here because I have to get home in time for my whatnot sale. Hey, that's cool. Look at that geometric vase. It's probably like a contemporary, I'm assuming, but it's really freaking neat. I love the geometric shaped glass like that. This booth wasn't down here last time. Check out this dog brooch. That's phenomenal. Got some age to it too. Hand carved, $5. I'll take that. That one's made in Spain. Love this purple metal enamel flower brooch for $5. Hello. Take that as well. Oh my God, here it is. How much is it gonna be? How much is it? $15. No freaking way. This hand-painted antique. Oh, I love those so much. That's definitely coming with me. And over here, another little fun flower brooch. That one's at $3. We love that. That's coming with me. And then this one, this looks like a musketeer perhaps. What do they say on this? Sterling musketeer head brooch. Sterling craft. I don't know if that is, that's not sterling, it's sterling craft, but it's Coro. At least I don't think it's sterling. I think it's just sterling craft. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to research that, but for $10, the musketeer head, that's definitely coming with me. That's phenomenal. And then this is a fun little brooch. I don't know. That one's $10. Red check rhinestone brooch, $5. And that's got the carving. Oh my gosh, that's definitely coming with me. And what's this little tie bar? Oh, the hand painted one, $40. Dude, what is this? What? Handmade in Cuba. Cat puppet. I don't know how that would do for me, but that seems pretty incredible. Also, it feels like you wouldn't be able to get it usually because it's from Cuba. It's got the original tag and everything. I might look that up just out of pure curiosity. Well, I wasn't able to find another one. I didn't look that hard, but I feel like if it was a little bit less or anything other than a hand puppet, I would have done it. What in the world is happening here? Look at this bank. That's crazy. Lego, paper mache. It's got a big crack in it. Otherwise, I would probably take that because it's so unusual. Dude, are those Pac-Man puff stickers? That was a Freudian slip. They are. It's an incomplete sheet. Otherwise, man, how cool. Puffy stickers, man, that's a racket right there. Some of those go for good money, believe it or not, on the bay. Well, I just ran into a vendor who really wanted that Art Deco pin, so I just gave it to him. But I did see these acrylic rings with the dried flowers in them. Those are super neat, $6 each. And I also can't help but notice this tiny little, what looks to be pewter nude That's really different, and it is, looks like it's signed there. I don't know if that's too much to pay, but I think that's pretty special. Oh gosh, my hair's stuck in something. Oh, what else is in here? I love their flower brooches, but they're a little close to what I would get out of them. I think I am gonna go ahead and take a chance on this little pewter nude though. Let me see if I can Google it first. Well, you know what? I think that's one of the ones that could go either way. That is signed. It's pretty fabulous. I don't think I'd lose. Now this has my name written all over it. $38. Penguin, do not wind. It's pretty special. I don't know if I could do $38 for it for resale. Here's a cat, $68. Woo! Just kidding. It's actually a fair price if it's in good working condition. This is interesting. Ooh, look at this one. That's a good one. $14.99. So $12. You know what? The paint's so good on this. These are so hard to come by. There's a day where this would have sold easily for 40-some bucks. I'm gonna buy it. I don't think it will bring anywhere near that, but I don't think I'll lose, and I think someone will be really excited I found it. So that's how that works. Some fun lucite. The paperweights are, the lucite paperweights are kind of hit or miss. That's a fun raccoon dog. Let's see, all kinds of stuff scattered in here. You know what I haven't found today? I haven't found a really good piece of enamel over copper. I feel like every time I've gone out recently, that's what I've picked up. Well, I just finished uploading this and I realized I never did an outro. I ended up giving Kelly a ride to pick up her car. So I was chatty on the way out. But that's it for Lemoyne. And next time I see you, I'll be in Ohio.